Well, ladies and gentlemen, after a short break, we are back here at the UCW-ZERO 15th anniversary show. I've taken some medicine, and I might be able to stomach the fact that my broadcast partner is Marcus.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
A little bit. Still a little queasy.
You know, honestly, I think, and like I said, if we put our differences aside and focus on what's important about UCW, and that is this insane roster, this locker room full of talent and dedicated, amazing athletes. And this is a fascinating match because not only does this match show off, it shows off both sides of our locker room. This is an intergender tag team match, if you want to let people know what that is.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So it's an intergender tag team match. Essentially, you've got, in this case, it's an 8-man intergender tag team match. So you've got 2 competitors on each side that are opposite genders, 2 boys and 2 girls on each team. Now, intergender matches tend to vary a little bit in a sense that in some cases it tends to be that you can have a guy and a girl in the ring at the same time, but I believe in this instance it's that when there is one competitor of one gender, that same gender needs to be in the ring as well.
Okay. Now, there's a lot of history between these competitors in this match. Not only history between them as athletes and competitors here at UCW, but we have some people returning who were there in the early days of UCW.
Absolutely. Well, and you know what? You can talk about the past in just a minute, but here is the current, the present, and these are your former women's champions right here. And I mean, how can you not just be blown away by Gabrielle Arce and Paradise?
And introducing their opponents.
I have to say our women's division is unbelievably strong. And speaking of unbelievably strong, here comes our current women's champion.
Oh, yeah.
Accompanied by some returning familiar faces. Is that Morgan?
I tell you what, it's not just Morgan, it's not just Marty Daniels, but it's the Hawaiian Lion and the Navajo Warrior.
The Tribe has returned to UCW. Unbelievable. I promised surprises, and I delivered. Look at this right here. Coming back. I mean, this is like UCW royalty at this point, coming to the ring.
You know what, I tell you what, man, I mean, earlier tonight, I said that you couldn't have a match without a guy like Blitz Rogar at the 15th anniversary, but you're 100% right. Navajo Warrior, Michelle Morgan, this is UCW-ZERO Legacy.
She is the UCW-ZERO Women's Champion, Marty Daniels.
Here she comes.
Definitely one of the more popular people on the roster at this moment. I think from early merch sales, what I was being told is that she's one of the top sellers tonight.
Marty Daniels, I mean, here's the thing. When you look at her, she puts fear into you. I wouldn't want to be any of the competitors in this ring when Marty Daniels is in there. To be honest, I wouldn't want to be up against this team. Look at this. Hawaiian Lion, Morgan, Marty Daniels, and the Navajo Warrior. Unbelievable.
You know, I tell you what, I mean, you know, you look at the other side, though, and it's not like the other side is slacking either. You've got Guerrero Azteca, former UCW heavyweight champion, former tag team champion. You've got Gabrielle Arce and Paradise, multiple-time women's champions, each one of them. Paradise being the longest reigning champion, I believe, in history. And then you have Tony Montoya. But anyway, most of the time, it's a solid card.
Oh, no! Oh, what is happening? It appears like
you know, it's a free-for-all. It's an all-out brawl right here is what we have going on right now. As it looks like the Tribe is getting it taken to them. Look at that solidarity, though, wearing the Marty Daniels shirts.
Oh!
Ow.
Unbelievable. What a strong team of competitors. What a great group.
I'll tell you what, I mean, you know, for those of you who aren't familiar with the Tribe, a mainstay at Championship Wrestling from Arizona.
And it looked like Paradise just ran into a brick wall named Morgan. Oh! A second brick wall.
Yeah, let's see if she can go for a third. Might as well make it a trifecta, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, there's four parts, 4 sides to the ring, 4 walls in every room. I say why not go for one on each side?
Oh, look at this. This guy, yeah, Hawaiian Lion. Oh, wait. And wait a minute.
Yes, a gentleman. A gentleman.
I don't know about a gentleman. I think that was kind of rude, actually.
Well,
a gentleman would have stepped out of the ring and let one of the female competitors in.
well, this gentleman likes to fight. And he wanted to fight, and so guess what? Do you remember the stories back in the days of when they had the gladiator arenas, and there were gladiators, and they were big and they were strong, and then there were the guys that they throw in there.
Russell Crowe.
Yes, Russell Crowe, the strong guy, and then they would have the other guys that would just go in there and they would have to fight a bear or get eaten by a lion.
Joaquin Phoenix?
Yes.
No, he was the prince, but keep going.
But kind of that thing.
Yeah.
Tony is... You could clearly see the difference between these gladiators and the lion fodder.
But do not underestimate Tony Montoya. Yes, he is smaller than his competitors. Yes, he has not had as much experience as them either. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, I forgot where I was going with that.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, he is a lot lighter in weight than both of those men, but do not count him out. Unless he is outside the ring, then start counting him out.
A huge suplex from Hawaiian line. I mean, I will give Tony this. He's resilient, and he got in the ring. He knew what he was signing up for tonight. And here he is, once again. Oh!
He had a huge opportunity a month ago when he was given an opportunity against Los Mochi Blanco for the heavyweight title. This man has had a heavyweight title shot. Oh. Not many people can say that.
That's true, and he smartly tags out. Oh! And now Guerrero has Tekka in there.
Look, I'm just throwing this out there. Anyone who wears face paint on a regular basis is scary. Clowns, tiny children, all of them are just the devil.
And Navajo Warrior is no exception. I would not want to be in there with that man.
Well, and Michelle Morgan, wow, Japanese, oh my gosh, Japanese hip toss, excuse me. Or Japanese arm drag, wow, I'm tired. Where's that Red Bull I asked for earlier? Still hasn't come. What administration
Let me make a call.
Yeah, thank you.
Let me see what I can do. Oh! Tony Montoya's chest is now the same color as his wrist tape. I didn't know if he was matching, like if he went for this on purpose.
Observation, like he planned it.
Yeah, like it was part of his ring. Oh no!
Oh come on!
Oh
You're
no!
You're gonna break the kid in half!
Oh! A huge, what would you call that?
That was
chop?
like a tomahawk.
Tomahawk chop from the top. Unbelievable. Oh, here he comes, calling for it. Oh, and a huge elbow drop. 1, 2. Well, you know what? I'm surprised Tony Montoya has taken a lot of damage.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, man. I mean, let's talk about the Navajo Warrior for a second. This is a guy very proud of his heritage. You know, back in the day, he would have been a leader, even maybe a chief of his tribe. And he is a chief of his tribe.
His tribe being this UCW family. Yeah. I know how many. I mean, aside from the respect that he gets, I know how many of the individuals here at UCW personally look up to him as a mentor and a guide, and I mean, just an all-around great role model.
And as a guy who's really tall.
He's tall. Okay.
Well, and you know, Hawaiian Lion now put in an awkward position as Paradise tags in, and Paradise wants some revenge. She wants to get back at Hawaiian Lion for what he did earlier. He knows what he did.
Paradise is attempting to chop down the Hawaiian Lion, and it looks like all she's. Oh, whoa! You know what? I thought that for a second there, it didn't look like Hawaiian Lion.
Here we go. This is the guy. This is the king of the Thunder Chop right here. Okay, he is still technically the king, even though he's losing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was almost like Hawaiian Lion swatted a fly away. Just a shoe fly.
You know, normally I would do everything in my power to disagree with you, but I actually think that's a fair assessment. This proves our point further.
She is Paradise trying her best. I'll give her credit. She's like a very tenacious Shih Tzu.
I mean, look, out of all the nights, when we bring in a guy like Rey Mysterio, and you think about all of the David and Goliath stories, right?
Absolutely.
Rey Mysterio represents the underdog, and in that case, so does Paradise. It's just the opposite of how that story ended.
That's true. That's true.
And you know what? I can honestly say I cannot sing the praises of Guerrero Azteca enough, because Guerrero Azteca, look at this! Look at this!
Using his own tag team partner as an implement in his match.
But aren't those some of the funnest tag teams?
Yeah. I miss the days of when a tag team relied on each other. And you know what? Tonight, these tag teams have been relying on each other very well. The Tribe working well together, Guerrero Azteca and Tony Montoya working well together. We have yet to see anything from women's champion Marty Daniels.
I was about to say, I don't think either one of the women have really been involved as far as an active competitor.
No.
But that's okay, because what that just means is that when the time comes, they'll be ready.
They're ready. Yeah, I wouldn't want to face a tired Marty Daniels, let alone a fresh, ready to go Marty Daniels.
Can you imagine being married to her? Man. Like, no matter what, probably just constant. Just constant intimidation, every aspect.
I pity the fool.
Right? Anyway, moving on. Guerrero Azteca and Hawaiian Lion.
You know what? Hawaiian Lion is not. I can't tell if he is. Here he comes. It looks like.
Man, he's just consistent with those tomahawk chops.
Here's the thing, a lot of people don't realize the size of Guerrero Azteca, the strength. Look at that, of Guerrero Azteca.
You know, at one point, he was the tallest man on our active roster. That has since changed, obviously, with Navajo Warrior and Odwin. Yeah. Pinfall here after that thunder chop. And, you know, let's talk chops for just a second, because Derek Giannetti was out here earlier tonight. Derek Giannetti, in my opinion, as far as people on the roster, gave some of the best chops in his day.
Yeah.
Followed shortly by Dallas Murdoch, and I got to give Guerrero Azteca a solid number 3 with a thunder chop. As far as the roster goes, beautiful execution right there. Look at that tag team.
Yeah,
skills.
I mean, honestly, and Navajo Warrior in to break up the tag, or to break up the pin.
Yep.
Excuse me.
No, you're good.
I'll tell you, I am amazed, because I look at the size of these men, and then you sit here ringside, and you watch how fast they are.
Oh my gosh!
Oh!
That couldn't have had better timing. You literally said how fast they are.
Out of his boots in an instant. Unbelievable quickness. It looks like both of the... It looks like both sides are reaching. Will they make the tag? Oh, Paradise makes the tag, and in comes Morgan. It has been a while since these two have been in the ring together.
I tell you what, the original Diva, though, looking good and kicking butt and taking names. First name on her list is Paradise. Reversal right there. Morgan to the ropes. Uh-oh.
Oh, my gosh, she almost went right over.
Oh. Oh, no, Guerrero Azteca.
They're fighting just inches away from...
I can't tell if he's taunting Morgan or cheering on Paradise.
Oh. To the midsection of Paradise.
Oh, my goodness.
It's like a DDT. It hung her up on the second rope. Oh. And then she gets her foots. Her foots?
Her foot, yeah.
Both of her foots?
Yes.
One foot.
Her feet.
Sometime one of her foot got down there, but this time
point.
both of her foots got onto the rope.
Just great in-ring IQ right there from Paradise.
Guerrero Azteca goading the audience in his native language.
Which I feel a good majority of our audience understands.
I feel like... Oh! Oh no, okay, and here comes Gabrielle Arce, who has been gone. She wasn't here for the last UCW show, and that was the one where Paradise lost her belt.
Yeah, you'd think there might be a little bit more animosity between the two, but if there was, it looks like it's already been taken care of.
But one thing we know, as we've watched enough matches in our lives, we've sat at enough of these shows, that those old wounds are opened very easily.
Absolutely.
And all it takes is one little miscommunication between these two, and they're back at each other's throats. A huge amount of pressure being applied to the back of Morgan's head. Oh, and now the referee is distracted. A little assistance from Paradise.
Well, I mean, let me tell you something, man. I mean, that's what Noah does really well, is get distracted.
Oh,
Pinfall.
this might be it. 2. Oh. Okay. You know what? No count Morgan out. She is... using pretty much all of her 5 seconds. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Again, as Noah is turned around.
I mean, here's the thing. It's a strategy game, right? This is all just a strategy.
I guess some strategies are a little more fair, a little more admirable, a little more honorable than others.
Can we really help it if Noah has the attention span of a gnat? Oh my gosh, I almost made you laugh.
It's just such a perfect, like, his spirit animal is probably a gnat.
Probably a gnat, yeah, it makes sense. Paradise now has Morgan in the corner, throwing up chops of her own now. Reversal on the Irish whip to the corner, and wait a minute. Well,
oh, no. Morgan had her scouted. She knew what she...
Well, and you got to give Paradise some credit, right?
Oh,
wait a minute.
Daniels is in. Oh, my gosh.
Well, all 4 women's competitors are down. Marty Daniels now rises to the occasion, being told she needs to exit the ring. Arce rolls out of the ring. 2 women now left in the ring. And that's how counting works.
Trying to rally the crowd. Oh.
Oh! That's the tomahawk. Oh, buddy. Oh, man. Call that a muscle buster modified. Oh, man.
Oh, and now Guerrero. No, no, no. He turns right around into the Hawaiian line. Oh! Huge.
Tell you what, man, Hawaiian Lion just picked up Guerrero Azteca like he was nothing. But Paradise getting some revenge on Hawaiian Lion. Marty Daniels! Holy cow!
She calls that the rusty cage.
Oh! And the downside, of course, Daniels not the legal competitor. Oh!
Huge.
I really
double
hope that
underhook.
Noah has this all figured out.
Yeah, because I'm looking at this right now going, are these the legal men right now? Are we back to the legal men?
Here we go. Uh-oh. Well, Montoya, say hello to Navajo Warrior. Wait a minute.
Oh, no. A double team. Montoya and Arce teaming up on... Why hasn't Noah gained control of this match? Honestly, this is...
Hey, he's your problem now.
Oh!
Daniels in the ring.
Daniels
now.
in the ring to face off against Montoya.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, no.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh,
It looks
buddy.
like Tony Montoya might be taking a trip to Mardi Gras.
Well, have a good rest of your Saturday night, Tony Montoya, because your night is over.
Oh!
Gosh.
And that might be it. 1, 2.
And your winners, the tag team of Navajo Warrior, Hawaiian Lion, Morgan, and your women's champion, Marty Daniel.
Calm and composed is how she won this match. Didn't see much action, not just in the beginning, but throughout the entire contest, but came up when it mattered and got the victory tonight for not just herself, but UCW legacy in the Tribe. Unbelievable match here, an 8-man intergender that was just off the charts, frankly. But I tell you what, folks, we aren't done. We aren't going to be stopping anywhere near that, because coming up next, we've got some Lucha Libre action. Stay tuned. UCW-ZERO 15th anniversary.
Well, I thought this was over, and it appears that there has been an after-match altercation between Gabrielle Arce and Paradise. The former champions may have reopened that rift between them.
Weighing in at 155 pounds from Mexico, Dragon.
And ladies and gentlemen, this man was involved earlier tonight in the Rookie Battle Royal, came up a bit short, but is representing his home of Mexico tonight. And I tell you what, it's a special treat for these fans who have come out to see Rey Mysterio, because before he was Rey Mysterio, at one point he was an unknown, and not that Dragon is an unknown, but he is just getting his illustrious career started.
You know, that's one of the things that I think people forget. They tend to think that unless you're in the big company, unless you're one of the few people that make it to TV, then you're just some backyard wrestling guy. But the fact is that's like thinking in my business that every comic who's not Jerry Seinfeld isn't funny because they don't have a television show that's popular.
That's true, and I just know that every comedian sitting next to me is unfunny because they're not funny.
From Durango, Mexico.
I didn't know she did comedy.
Yeah.
The
Okay. Open mic.
Durango Kid.
Man, I am excited about this. Durango Kid. It's a one-night only appearance from the Durango Kid, who earlier last year announced his retirement. But I tell you what, he is back here tonight, and he is here to give Dragon a little bit of a lesson.
This is one of those matches that it's like, please keep your hands and legs inside the ride at all times. These guys are about to put on a show.
I tell you what, man, I had a ton of respect for Durango Kid when he was an active wrestler on our roster. Super excited to have him back here. Let's see what he can do. I mean, Noah had a hard time with the match earlier. Good luck with this one.
It's hard enough to... This UCW crowd showing their love for Lucha Libre and Luchadors.
Yeah, I mean, these two men have a lot riding on their shoulders tonight because of this crowd right here.
You know, I wrestled for a few years. I don't really remember it as... It's all kind of a blur at this point, but I do remember that I don't think I could have done anything I did in the ring while wearing a mask like this.
Oh, no, absolutely not. I mean, especially as a fan, you always entertain that idea. You say, yeah, if I were to get into the ring, one of the things I'd always want to consider is wearing a mask and taking on that persona. But in all reality, you can't see. Well, I can't say that word on television, but you can't see anything.
I think I know the word.
Yeah, I think the audience at home does too.
Yeah, no, but I mean honestly, and these guys, they're not doing stuff that you don't need to see for. They're doing unbelievably fast, quick, acrobatic moves that you would think you would need all of your eyes.
Really, at the end of the day, though, what ends up happening is that it just becomes second nature. An Olay chant breaking out here.
Nice.
Yeah, beautiful Hurricanrana right there.
Springboard Hurricanrana even.
Yeah.
I mean, a running double-footed kick to the head.
Yeah, I can't think of any time where a foot to the face is a pleasant experience, but that's just me. I'll tell you what, Dragon right there, another Hurricanrana just slam Durango Kid's head straight into the mat.
I always wonder this. Since your face is covered, could you? I mean, I suppose they do, right? You can't really read the face of your opponent. It's like you're wrestling somebody with a poker face.
No, and you know what?
All the time.
You know what? One of the things that I've always said, especially about a guy like Los Machipaco, is that oh man. And I don't feel this way about all luchadors, but I think that if you are wearing a mask in a wrestling ring, you're a coward. Like, there's no other way about it. You do things in the ring that some people may not like, and you can't even show your face and own up to it.
That is true. There is an anonymity, and I think that, that does allow maybe, them to get away with a little bit more.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I agree with you on that. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Again to the outside. Nobody home there.
Oh, Oh!
The one thing that I will say, Lucha Libre aside, the one thing that I absolutely love about this business is that I am used to seeing things like that now. I am used to seeing,
bodies
guys
slam onto the concrete.
Yeah, I'm used to seeing
with a
it.
sickening thud.
You, on the other hand, are just not used to it.
No, it's.
You jumped out of your seat right now.
I did. That's the thing is that this never stops being exciting to me. My gosh. I mean, you just watch what they can do in the ring. Clearly, every single person that has been in this ring tonight is unbelievably talented, brave, and resilient for being able to get in here and do what they do. And so, yeah, you're darn right. When I hear something like that, see something like that, it gets me out of my seat every time.
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, on top of that, these fans have been with not just this, oh my gosh, not just with this match, but the entire show, they have been eating up everything that has been thrown at them.
And to be fair, there's been a lot of things thrown at them. Not only great matches, but there's been a lot of giveaways tonight. I mean, this crowd is excited. A lot of people don't know this because this wasn't part of the show. People were here at like 2 o'clock.
Yep.
Already lined up around the building. By the time...
Oh, pinfall, here we go. 2, got him, wow.
And your winner,
Dragon walks away with a victory over Durango Kid.
I'm going to call it a much-needed victory. Don't get me wrong, Dragon's been doing very well, but he just established himself as the premier luchador here in UCW-ZERO.
And it's a well-deserved title. I mean, honestly, he's a force to be reckoned with.
Absolutely. Definitely a special place in my heart for the Durango Kid, but tonight, Dragon just brought it better. And at the end of the day, that's the reason why he's leaving tonight as the winner.
And a show of sportsmanship between our two competitors. Not something you've seen after every match tonight. But that was great. That was great. A great demonstration, a great example of the talent of our luchador division.
Folks, when we return, it's the only title on the line tonight, but we promise it won't disappoint. Tag team titles are on the line next. We'll have this one be the heavyweight tag team titles, and then we can do like a regular weight tag team titles because this match has over 1,200 pounds involved.
I don't know. I mean, it feels like at this point, the UCW tag team titles are just going to be traded back and forth between the behemoths because the 4 men involved in this match are giants, and I don't know who on our roster could take them on, with exception of maybe, well, you know what? There are some
champs.
Maybe.
Well,
maybe they'll hold. But I mean, who knows? I think that if anybody has a chance of winning the belts,
now
it's anybody and Odwin.
I don't know the actual definition of irony. I don't think anyone actually does. However, Leo Wolf had an opportunity at the tag team titles with Tom Chad, and he walked out on Tom Chad. That's how Andrew Sowell became one half of the tag team champions. And now here tonight, Leo Wolf is getting his shot.
He walked out on Tom Chad, but he just walked down that ramp next to Odwin. I would say with a man like that in your corner, you probably got to feel pretty good about your chances tonight. But here they are. Here they are.
And look at this, Tom Chad and Andrew Sowell. New t-shirt being debuted tonight. And I bet I know what's in that box.
I was going to say, I mean, they have to assume that they're going to win. Any champion does going into any kind of title defense or big game. So yes, they have their celebratory after-match burgers, but are they going to be eating the burgers? Or are they going to be eating crow?
For the UCW-ZERO Tag Team
Or a crow burger.
Championships.
Just lose the N?
Introducing first the challengers to my
Oh,
right. Coming
it's
in
funny
at a
'cause they're a
combined
sponsor.
weight of
See what we did there?
599 pounds, Odwin and Leo Wolf.
Let me tell you what, there's a lot of hair in that corner.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
A lot of long...
And introducing the champions here in the corner to my left. Coming in at a combined weight of 652 pounds, Andrew Sowell, Tom Chad, the reigning UCW-ZERO Tag Team Champions, ADHD.
And I already said it earlier, Marcus. However, in my pre-match conversation with these two, they wanted me to stress that they are the only people defending their titles here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you have nights where all the...
I'm sorry, he's throwing out a t-shirt. I got excited. Continue.
You almost... I got out of my seat for a huge landing on the cement. You just wanted a free t-shirt. I understand. I think my favorite thing about Andrew Sowell is how he only fills parts of his singlet.
Right?
There's other parts that are mysteriously unfilled.
It's like a bag of chips that looks full, but on the inside it's only half a thing of chips.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
It's still a bunch of chips I wouldn't want to punch me in the face.
Looking at you, nacho cheese Doritos. And it's a 2-on-1 here, but Odwin is, well, an odd one for a reason in that he is definitely the biggest guy on our roster. Leo Wolf is not exactly a slouch either. He's going to throw everything that he's got. Oh, my gosh.
A huge amount of momentum behind that toss to the corner. Oh, no, and Tom Chad over the top and in almost to the front row.
Marcus, you played Mario as a kid, right?
I sure did.
Andrew Sowell reminded me of one of those giant missiles that get shot out.
The bullet bobs.
Bullet bobs,
Yeah.
thank you, yeah.
That was
And speaking of bullets, here's some atomic drops.
Maybe it's the nerd in me, but Sowell's leg tape, if you look at it, it looks like Deadpool.
I mean, I'm always down for a good Deadpool reference. Oh, hey!
See what I'm saying?
It's
Looks
not,
like
it might be the nerd in me too, but I don't think it's just the nerd in you, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's very... Oh!
clever tag team moves that we're seeing here tonight.
A lot of people don't know this. Odd One actually, his in-ring attire tonight, he actually hunted down and killed with weapons he built himself.
Was he hunting at the North Pole?
Yeah, that's reindeer.
I was about to say, it looks like Blitzen.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's wearing Blitzen.
Yeah,
that's funny. We
wearing
both landed on Blitzen. See, Josh, you and I aren't that different.
Well, let's not
We
get ahead of
really aren't.
ourselves.
No, we really aren't. We both enjoy running this place. We both enjoy making great matches. We both enjoy watching something like that.
Yeah, well, I was about to say, and pinfall here by Tom Chad. Only a 2 count there. You know, I still want to know what happened to Joffrey. They got rid of Joffrey, they got rid of their horse, and it's just like, it just seems like I have this image in my head where he's just wandering the streets all alone, finding a random thing that he thinks is hay, but it's like, I don't know, trash. You don't know who Joffrey is, do you?
Just, well, but also I'm aware that Joffrey is not a real horse.
That's not true. You have to believe, Marcus.
Oh, it's like Bangarang, Peter.
Sure.
There's colored icing in the bowl. Just imagine. They never ate anything good. I mean, if all you ate was with your imagination, then all you'd ever imagine was ice cream.
Responsible for an entire generation of diabetes.
Yeah.
Oh, man, so well taking it straight to Leo Wolf. And you got to think, you know, does Tom Chad have any hard feelings to Leo Wolf? Or is he really grateful because there's a silver lining to it and that he found out Andrew so well? Or in their case, I guess it's a yellow lining.
Here's the thing. I think that sometimes when, as they say, sometimes the good Lord closes a door, he opens a window. In this case, I think when he closed one door, he opened a double door, because I don't think either of these guys could have fit through a window. But I do think that these two finding each other might have been the most appropriate and beneficial thing for both of their careers.
I'll one-up you and I'll say that instead of closing a window, they opened a drive-through. Well, and Sowell and Tom Chad clearly not liking the chants from the audience here. And that big shoulder right there as a tag is made. Tom Chad now going to be the legal man. And I bet we're going to see, because I believe this is the first opportunity Leo Wolf has ever had to take on Tom Chad and vice versa.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, when you look at the matchups that are happening tonight, there are a lot of there's some history, but there are a lot of first-time matchups.
Oh, man. Well, don't change the settings on your computer or on your television, because you don't want to see what that looks like in double HD.
Yeah, 4K ADHD.
Well.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I don't know if he realizes it.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Oh, back again. Andrew Sowell is not enjoying his current
It doesn't taste like burgers.
No. Oh, and a huge splash in the corner from the giant Odd One. Oh! And a drop toe hold, face plant.
You know, even the Russian judge gave that one a 10.
Oh, man. I watch Odd One in the ring, and it's like watching, you know, Game of Thrones or Harry Potter. It's like watching a real giant. I keep expecting him to go, no more rhymes, I mean it. Well, actually, he said, anybody want a peanut?
Right, yeah.
It was Wallace Shawn then.
Right.
But honestly, he's a giant. I could smash your head with this rock. That was Arnold.
That's okay. No one's perfect.
It's fine.
Pinfall here. Maybe? There we go. Legal man helps. 2.
Oh, and a kick from Sowell to break up the pin.
Well, and that didn't go so well.
He's trying to dump Andrew out of the ring, but I mean, trying to get a guy that size over the rope. I mean, it's imagine going out and picking up a 250-pound bag of loose brisket meat.
I mean, that's what Tom Chad does all day. He just bales of hay, man.
Yeah.
2.
Country training, as they say.
Yep, absolutely. And he is the definition of country boy.
Yeah.
Oftentimes we notice the John Deere attire that these two men wear.
Yeah.
The saying goes, if you're going to be dumb, you got to be tough.
These guys are both in droves. I'm a little upset that Tom Chad hasn't fixed his shorts since the... Oh, and a turn and a thumb to the eye.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this a double bear hug? Wait. These guys confuse me. Oh, man. Pinfall. 2. Oh, man, I tell you what, this match was that close to being over.
You know, here's the funny thing about this, is that these guys, ADHD, they used to be, I mean, the fans loved them. They loved the fans back. They were absolutely just one of the crowd favorites here. And, I mean, I thought Leo Wolf was done.
I thought so as well, but it looks like he's still got a little bit of fight in him. Ducks the clothesline, takes out Tom Chad.
Oh, tries to duck Tom Chad. That's a big man that he just got over. Oh! And a double clothesline puts both men down.
And I tell you what, man, I mean, I've seen rings, and I've seen how they react to things like this. I've watched guys just doing something simple like running the ropes, and I've seen ropes break. And to have this much weight in one ring and to have these guys come down, it worries me a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, all night long we haven't envied the competitors in there, but I mean, I don't envy the ring either.
No, absolutely not. Big clothesline there.
Oh.
And Odwin, I think he's really got a chance of winning some tag titles here tonight.
What is Odwin doing? Look at that rope.
Hey, do we have a backup ring by chance?
We might need one if Odwin pulls this
I
out.
was about to say, I just see where this is going. And there was about to be a giant hole in the ring. Oh, wait a minute. Tom Chad counters out of it.
Oh, dumps Odwin.
And it's hard to make holes in concrete, so good for him.
Tom Chad using the metal grates at ringside, the steel posts in the corner. Oh,
wait a minute.
Whoa,
hang on there. Oh, my goodness.
That's not this way. Oh.
Wow.
And your winner, and still UCW-ZERO Tag Team Champions,
You know,
Andrew Sowell and Tom Chad.
I mean, you know, I suppose at times
HD.
they do say win by any means necessary, but don't you think that winning that way cheapens the victory?
You know what, man? At the end of the day, I think there are components of that, but it's not how you win or lose. It's, well, I mean, it's actually how you win. That is actually how it goes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, I will say that I think that Andrew Sowell and Tom Chad have won in more honorable manners in the past.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Wow.
A huge elevated powerbomb from the former lovable. There they go. The burger toast. Oh, and just forcing it down Leo Wolf's throat.
Well, They are your tag team champions, still your tag team champions. And folks, coming up next, we've got a one-on-one between two men who are former friends, and it all breaks down from here. Stay tuned.
Weighing in at 187 pounds from the mental institution, Bronson.
Marcus, I am so glad for what we are about to see right now, because not even technical difficulties can make this show stop. Bronson is here, and Bronson is going to take this show all the way to the end, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, this is another match that back in February when I was asked to take over, I don't know how to word that. I don't want to keep rubbing salt in any wounds. But the fact is that night, Braden attacked Bronson after Bronson's match. I mean, I needed to make this match so that we could get these two to work out their differences with a ref in the ring, and we can see who's going to come out on top, 1, 2, 3, at the end of this for once and for all.
Well, and I'll tell you what, I mean, it seems like it was at the 10th anniversary show. Bronson actually was wrestling on the same spot on the card, the match right before the main event, but this time, oh, here, I'll be quiet. Sorry, Bronson.
You're the chosen one! You and me, we're supposed to bring balance to UCW-ZERO, not destroy it! You're my friend!
Bronson's trying to explain to Braden rather than just fight.
Here
they go.
Oh! Man, that's impressive. Not many people can just leap to their feet and do a drop kick like that.
No, and you could see the animosity coming out of Bronson. Oh, and Braden Austin rolls out.
No, do what you have to. It's just how these things work. Oh!
Bronson using the crowd to, I think, energize him even more. He's a very interesting gentleman.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know, that's one of the things about UCW is that you don't necessarily have to be, in fact, it probably helps to not be normal here.
Absolutely. I wouldn't consider any of the people who've gotten in the ring tonight to be normal.
No.
Not a single, not even you.
No.
I haven't stepped foot in the ring yet, so I'm exempt.
You're exempt from
yes.
But you're almost so normal. It's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, if I was wrestling, my gimmick would be Average Joe.
you're like a mayonnaise sandwich.
I would just be like Mondays, am I right? Oh man!
A huge kick to the face.
Don't think I've forgotten that mayonnaise sandwich comment either. That was incredible. Pinfall.
Thank you. I didn't realize incredible even for mayonnaise sandwich. Wow.
No, not at all what I was referencing. Good try though.
All right. Unbelievable though. I mean, I don't know how Bronson. First of all, I don't know how his teeth are still in his mouth after that kick.
I'm guessing that there's a few of them that have been rattling around. They just switched places.
He knocked an incisor to the bike.
Oh my! Oh, jeez. You know, it's one thing to perform these moves that are very high risk, but there are just moves that even to us as professionals who have been in this industry for some time just scare us a little bit.
Yeah.
And that was one of them.
Absolutely. I mean, and here he is. Bronson is now getting back up to his feet after yet another huge assault to the face, the head. Braden Austin hasn't let up. Oh, an attempt.
Uh-oh. No. He figured out how to get the better of that one.
Oh, the unorthodox style of Bronson. Oh, he may have gotten a little too cocky. Oh! And a huge back elbow, flying back elbow even.
I mean, these guys just put it all on the line, don't they?
And a pin. Oh, and a 2 count. Neither one of these guys, I mean, that's the thing, is that there's so much at stake in this match. The reputation, the bragging rights, you know, and just being able to say, hey, I got the upper hand. I beat you. I mean, will it end this feud, or will it just add fuel to the fire?
I don't know. I don't, like, really, at the end of the day, though, do all feuds actually end? Is there not still some animosity between two competitors? I mean, you know, the Yankees will always hate the Red Sox. You know, the Lakers and the Celtics will always have something. I think Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao still have some animosity too.
So these great rivalries, I mean, and it's funny because you'll see some of these guys become friends, and years down the road, these same thing that happened earlier in our intergender match. Those old wounds open back up. Those old just scars, those scabs that have sat there and eaten at you for years. Yeah, it's hard.
And in some cases, literal scars. I mean,
literal scars.
Yeah, literally. But I mean, it's you know, this is almost a classic rivalry in the sense that these two, they've been friends since they were kids, man. Like literally, like we was kids, man. You know, that's just how it was.
You start off doing a suplex on the trampoline in your backyard to your best friend, and before you know it, you're training to get into this ring and fight. And sometimes you get paired up against your best friend. Or
Mid-air suplex, or it's not even a
spine
buster.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, I don't need any comments from random smart-ass fans.
You want a job?
No, it's not worth it. Don't do it. It's really an
We'll talk.
internship. You get coffee. Not mine. Back to the match.
Bronson's still trying to recover. Braden Austin stalking his prey.
You know, this match, it almost has an electric feel to it in a sense.
The electricity is real.
You can just feel it pulsing.
And you'll never know who's going to come out in the end.
No. Bronson says, bring it on. I need more. I'm not scared of you.
He's been the butt of jokes.
Oh my gosh.
Mocking Braden Austin. Oh, and another huge shot to the face.
You know, if I'm Bronson, I don't know if I would rear my head to that situation. Braden Austin, top rope, nobody home. Oh!
But wait.
Look at this. Oh, man!
Both competitors down. I mean, these guys literally crawling, scraping, trying, doing their best to get back to their feet, being to be the man that comes out on top. I mean, this is a rivalry that, like you said, is as classic as any of those. Oh.
Nobody home.
Oh, and once again, I mean, these guys are such good friends, have such a history around that they.
Oh! It's done. It's gotta be, right? It's gotta be over.
That's unbelievable. That just goes to show you how these matches, the energy, the flow of the match can turn in the blink of an eye.
Man, Bronson coming out the bigger man on this one. And I gotta say, I think this feud is over.
I agree. I mean, that was a pretty definitive victory. But we'll see. We'll hear. I'm sure we haven't heard the end of this from Braden.
Ladies and gentlemen, when we return, it's the moment you've been waiting for. Our main event is next. If you've watched UCW-ZERO before, you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it a million times. It's main event time. The UCW-ZERO Heavyweight Champion, the UCW-ZERO Ultra X Champion, Los Mochi Paco, Junior X, the 801 District comes out here tonight. And whether or not they win or lose, whether they win or lose, they will still have their championship belts. Tonight is not about those championships. Tonight is about pride. Tonight is about proving that the 801 District is superior than the 619. But they aren't going into this alone. This is a man who has fallen from grace. This is a man who is Ultra Championship Wrestling. This is a man who has made it the farthest, who has gone from the due-paying days to his winning ways. This is Martin Casaus. Many people would consider him the best superstar to ever come from the UCW-ZERO Training Center. Tonight he teams up with the 801 District against an established veteran, an up-and-comer, and one of the most respected athletes in the sport today. But first, it's the young up-and-comer. Dante Acosta might be the most impressive individual who cannot legally rent a car on the roster. And that's not a jab at the young man, it's just a statement. Not many people can say that they have accomplished as much as Dante Acosta has in his short amount of time on the UCW-ZERO roster. Tonight, he is not adding another notch on the belt. He is not building his resume. He is simply defying odds. Bobby Jackson started out in Pocatello, Idaho. The man would come down an hour-and-a-half drive every single day, Monday through Friday, just so that he could train. Today he lives here, but it's all led up to this moment. UCW has been privileged to have quite a few people of WWE fame on their show. AJ Styles was here before he became WWE champion. Immediately off the top of my head, Raven is another name that has graced our locker room. Jimmy Snuka, may he rest in peace, but a legend in his own right. But none of them are as accomplished as this man right here. Rey Mysterio will grace the UCW-ZERO ring with 619 style. I'm joined now again at my broadcast booth with Marcus.
I got stuck. There were so many people crowding in to see Ray, I couldn't get back over here.
Except for one fall. The only way to win is for one team to eliminate all members of the opposing team. Introducing the first competitor on the tag team to my right, being accompanied to the ring by the MK Bandits, weighing in at 254 pounds from West Jordan, Utah, Marty the Moth Casal. And introducing his tag team partner for the evening, weighing in at 188 pounds from Salt Lake City, Utah, he is the current UCW-ZERO Ultra X Champion, Junior X.
Not a very warm
Introducing their
response.
partner for the evening, weighing in at 190 pounds from Mochiville, Mexico. He is the current UCW-ZERO Heavyweight Champion, Los Mochi Paco. And introducing the first of their opponents, weighing in at 1 ton of awesomeness from your girlfriend's house, Dante Acosta. And introducing his tag team partner for the evening, weighing in at 196 pounds from Pocatello, Idaho, Bobby Jackson. And introducing their partner for this evening, weighing in at 175 pounds from San Diego, California, Rey Mysterio.
Well, if you didn't catch it, the rules are simple. It's a 6-man elimination match. The objective, of course, is to eliminate all 3 of your opponents via pinfall or submission, whatever it comes down to. No titles will be on the line tonight. This is all about pride, as I previously stated. Marcus, you think the crowd has a favorite?
This is a little overwhelming. I really wish that all of the people who are watching this, who are listening to us talk right now, could feel the energy in this room.
This is real. I will kill you.
Bobby Jackson calling for a microphone.
It appears like Bobby Jackson is asking to say something.
See, nobody here, little man, is here to see Rey Mysterio. Whoa. Whoa. My mic works. You see, I'm a horrible mathematician who's never really good at math. And I'm trying to add up 619 plus 619 plus 619. But you know what? Never mind. Forget what 619 plus 619 plus 619 equals to. If your ass gets in the way, I'm a 619 you too.
Yeah. All right.
Big words from possibly the smallest man we've ever had in a UCW ring, Marcus.
I'll say this, you know, Rey Mysterio Jr. may be short in stature, but he is a larger-than-life legend. And to be honest, I'm a little starstruck right now. Is that it's fair to say?
Well, you know what? I mean, you were out gallivanting with fans. But one of the things that I was saying is that we've had a lot of people who have done a lot of great things in the wrestling industry in our ring. AJ Styles, before AJ Styles became known as AJ Styles. Jimmy Snuka, Raven, a lot of guys who have accomplished a lot of things.
Marty Jannetty, I remember.
Marty Jannetty. You know, quite a few. But I don't know if they have the star power that Rey Mysterio does.
You look at this crowd. You look at the people that are here, the kids in the Rey Mysterio masks, the amount of volume and cheers that he got. I mean, this was a fever pitch tonight.
Well, starting things off between the heavyweight champion and Dante Acosta here. Acosta showing that he has some lucha moves. You'll apologize if there's a lack of commentary from myself and my broadcast partner. Really, I mean, we just want to see this match play out. Sometimes a picture is worth 1,000 words, and in some instances, you just want to have the picture speak for itself.
And tonight, I mean, we've painted an unbelievable picture. Let's face it, from top to bottom, this has been one of the most amazing shows that I've ever been associated with. One of the most incredible UCW shows that I've attended and witnessed. The amount of talent, the amount of favorites. I mean, look at right now. We have Marty the Moth. We've got Junior X. We've got Paco. We've got Bobby Jackson, Dante Costa, and of course Rey Mysterio Jr. all sharing this ring at the same time. This is unbelievable. And Noah. Oh, and a disrespectful slap from Junior X. Oh! Oh! And Junior X actually almost directing those at Rey Mysterio. It was almost like he was sending out a warning, if you will.
If you think about it, yeah, it's exactly what it is. And especially, you know, when you think about it, let's state the obvious here. You don't think Los Mochi Paco doesn't idol Rey Mysterio one way or another? They say never meet your heroes. That's exactly what's happening here tonight.
Sometimes you have to fight your heroes.
In this case,
I mean, sometimes you have to. You're asked to punch your hero in the face, and that's exactly what we were asking of Paco tonight. I mean, this is. But I mean, as one of the all-time greats is known to say, in order to be the best,
you've got to beat the best.
Wow. The unbelievable athleticism of Junior X.
Oh, man. Incredible amount of athleticism that we have seen here in this match so far.
And Bobby Jackson answering right back. I mean, let's face it, the quickness, the amount of depth of his arsenal. Bobby Jackson's a dangerous competitor. I mean, he has stood in the ring with every great that has it almost feels like if you want to prove yourself here in UCW, you got to go through Bobby Jackson at some point.
Sure, I would absolutely agree with that. That was a closed fist if I've ever seen one. Nobody home there. X trying to end this thing early.
Oh. Oh, man. An unbelievable exchange. It's almost like these guys are so evenly matched that they couldn't get anything over on each other.
And tag to Casaus. Casaus and Jackson have seen their fair share of action with one another. Are we thinking, is it time?
Ray, I'll chant Ray. I want to see it too. I'm going to get caught up in the...
Tag is made.
Rey Mysterio Jr. is about to enter the UCW ring against Marty the Moth. Oh. I have a feeling he's not going to throw that shirt.
You think? Really?
I feel like nobody's getting a shirt. Oh, this is one of the most epic face-offs I've seen.
Yeah, they're just so,
Oh, and a huge showing of power.
there are just some limits you don't push. Oh, man! Well, here we go. Rey Mysterio making his debut.
Unbelievable! The athleticism, the unbelievable energy of Rey Mysterio.
Well, group huddles don't really tend to go well in professional wrestling, Marcus.
Oh! We have, if I'm not mistaken, there is 7 men down at ringside right now. This place is insane. Everyone is on their feet. What is Rey gonna do?
Well, we're about to find out.
He's going up top! He's going up top! Oh! And Rey Mysterio Jr. flying from the heavens! I agree with this audience chanting, "This is awesome," and I have to agree, this is awesome.
Couldn't agree any more, partner. Rey Mysterio, the only man left standing.
Bobby Jackson rolling Junior X back into the ring. I have to say it. It looks like Junior X and Paco and Martin all came out a little worse for wear on that exchange.
Look at this.
Oh! A back body drop into a senton from Dante Acosta and Bobby Jackson.
Tell you what, man, talk about some teamwork right there. And I get it that Dante's cocky and that he's young, but I still got to question moves like that at the end of the day. And that's exactly why Junior X is not going to take that without a fight. Tag is made to the heavyweight champion, Los Mochi Paco. A 2-on-1 now. Acosta from one side of the ring to the other. Los Mochi Paco. Look at this. Paco pinfall. 2. Was even a 2 count. Tag is made from Los Mochi Paco to Martin Casaus. Casaus with a headbutt to the kidneys out of all places. A big right fist right to the face. And here we go. Drink it in, big man.
Martin obviously I mean, an unbelievable competitor. I had him pegged as the winner of WWE Tough Enough.
I think a lot of us did. You know, and that's the problem with wrestling and any sports in general is that a freak injury can take you out at any time, regardless of if you're the #1 contender or if you're a guy who's not even in the title hunt.
And in this business, a lot of people, they wrestle with those things, but sometimes when something's broken, when something's snapped, you got to take care of it so that you can understand and be here for, I mean, at this point, 10+ years in the business. It's unbelievable.
You got to also remember, he wanted to compete. Doctors would not let him compete.
Yeah. Reversal into a DDT from Acosta. Unbelievable. Have you
How
ever
did he
seen
do that?
I don't even understand the physics of what I just saw. This kid behind me is chanting, "That was awesome." And again, I can't agree more. The whole crowd joining in.
A tag is made to Bobby Jackson, who enters the ring with a huge forearm, followed up by a big knee. Irish whip reversal by Casaus. Ducks the clothesline. Ducks the big elbow. Oh, man! Jackson was going for that springboard elbow, but Casaus followed up with a missile drop kick. 2.
You're not going to keep Jackson down that easy.
And Casaus.
I've seen Bobby Jackson take a beating and keep on bleeding.
Casaus with a cheap shot right there to Mysterio.
And the crowd didn't like it. I mean, you can hear this crowd instantly sharing their.
Hey!
Oh! And what is MK Bandit doing? Noah! I wish this kid
is useless. I told you.
Paco win against Bobby Jackson.
Pinfall here. Only 1 count.
Oh! And a huge clothesline from Paco.
Completely stopped any momentum, and Bobby Jackson cheers from the audience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big body slam right there by Los Mochi Paco.
Oh,
Junior X, top rope shenanigans. Wait a minute. What?
Oh.
Wow. Seems like it. Oh, wait. Oh, that's what it was. Rey Mysterio gets involved, breaks up the pinfall.
Well, I mean, how long can you stand on the side and watch Junior X cheat and I mean, there's only so much we can do. Referee Noah has to see. We don't have any power over that. We give, when you really think about it, we give an unnecessarily large amount of power to these refs.
Absolutely. You got to remember, this is still an elimination match, and we have yet to see an elimination.
Oh, and Dante Acosta finding nobody home but an uncomfortable corner to land in by himself. Oh.
Double suplex. Pinfall here. 2. And first elimination.
Now, I don't know if I saw that correctly. I don't know if I saw that correctly, but it looked like
Dante Costa has been eliminated.
MK Bandit had a hand in that. Maybe 2 hands.
And an arm.
They're
Anything
usually
else you
connected.
saw? Yeah.
They're usually connected.
Usually. Oh! Spear! Wait a minute! The MK Bandit! Oh!
Right to the head! Right to the forehead! That, you know what? I believe Bobby Jackson is out. I believe he is out and unconscious in the ring right now.
Pinfall.
And
it's all up to Rey Mysterio.
It's Rey Mysterio against Paco, against Junior X, against Marty the Moth, and let's face it, at this point, against MK Bandit.
It's Rey Mysterio up against the odds. Give Rey Mysterio some credit. He's been in this kind of a match before.
The crowd here, the sold out, standing room only crowd chanting the name of Rey Mysterio.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. I mean, this crowd, I have a feeling, is not going to go home happy.
It looks that way. It looks like the man they came to see is about to get beat down by 3 men in the middle of this ring. 3 dangerous men, let's be fair.
I mean, a great deal of hesitation on Mysterio's part, and I don't blame him. At least wait until it's 1 man in the ring instead of 3.
The entire crowd is chanting for Rey. Half of them are chanting 619. The other half are chanting CS Uno Nueve.
Well done. Well done. Well, wait a minute. Here we go. And it's become exactly what we feared it would be. It's a 3-on-1. Noah has no control. Mysterio trying to fight back, but is not able to get any of the higher ground.
Unbelievable. Boo! I'm gonna boo this. This is How is Noah lost all control at this point? Yeah, fine. Get him out of there. Honestly, I am. This is not how I expected our guest Rey Mysterio to be treated tonight. But I guess when he signed up to be in the ring with these 3 men, he knew this was a possibility.
Well, and here comes the trifecta.
This is it. Oh, and a big splash in the corner. That may be it. I think that's it. And you know, these guys could pin him. They're not. They're just beating him up. Beating him down. All directions. The audience, the crowd, every member of the UCW.
I mean, there's obviously a feel. Oh, wait a minute!
Oh, Paco into the corner. Paco takes the corner, and Marty into the corner.
Oh, buddy!
Everyone here is rising to their feet. Oh no!
Oh man, big kick right there to Casals. Look at this.
To the top rope. Oh!
Casals with a big stop right there. Goes up against the ropes. Look at this. Gonna get to try get. Nope. Mysterio rolls through. Pinfall.
Oh! I thought that might have been a 3.
It takes way
I
more.
thought that might have been a 3, and I'm not the only one.
It takes more than that to eliminate Martin Casals. I don't care who you are.
This audience knows what they want to see. They are calling for the 619.
A mixture of 619 and Si Se Puede chants. Casals counters the Irish whip. Big elbow.
Oh, unbelievable. Ray dumping Casals. Oh, and Junior X back getting involved.
Now what's Junior X got planned here? Remember, he's still, I believe he's still technically the lead man.
Mysterio fighting through.
What? Los Mochi Pongo trying to get involved. What is he setting up? He's setting him up for... Oh!
Right to the nose! He puts Junior X right in the nose with the brass knuckles! Junior X may be out!
Los Mochi Pongo, see you later!
Ray's going to the top rope.
Oh, no,
He's going to the top rope!
This can't be good!
Oh! 2, 3, and Rey Mysterio Jr. has eliminated Junior X.
It's a 2-on-1. Casals now taking out his frustrations. Just because he's one man down doesn't mean the match is over.
Martin taking it. Marty the Moth. As they say, moths are attracted to flames. This moth is attracted to a beat-down opponent, a man that he can get in there and finish off. Oh, he goes around. Oh, and a kick.
Look at this now. Irish whip. Uh-oh.
Oh! The quickness, the athleticism. 1, 2. Oh! People around me can't believe that was a 2 count. It's as close as I've seen. And somehow,
I really think there's only one thing that's going to be able to take out Casals. We don't even need to say it.
our audience is saying for us, here it comes. Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? Oh no. Oh no. Oh!
Casals is still there. He's still calling it. Wait a minute.
Oh, MK Bandit getting involved again.
Uh-oh. Well, Rey Mysterio, thanks for coming. No!
Oh! And MK takes the brass knuckles to the face. In Seguri, the audience is calling for it.
Uh-oh.
The audience is calling for it.
Uh-oh. Rey found the knucks. Don't do it, Rey. Rey, you're better than this. Oh, no! Oh, my gosh! Are you kidding me?
Yes!
Oh, my God, a tribute!
Is Noah going to do it? Will Noah make the right call?
Oh!
As per referee Noah, Marty the Moth Casals has been eliminated.
It's one-on-one! A tribute to his late friend, Eddie Guerrero!
Unbelievable! You lie, you cheat, you steal. Unbelievable! But they don't know. I don't even think Noah understands. No!
Wait a minute! Oh! elbow pads are off. Adios, amigos!
Oh, and a huge elbow Orcus house!
There's only one man left, and they're both wearing masks.
I don't think that referee Noah even realized that Paco was still in this match. He was trying to call for the bell, but let's face it, Paco is still here. And here he comes. I don't know what the Rey Mysterio knows.
Oh, buddy.
It's face-to-face. Rey Mysterio and Paco. The one-time fan has now turned into the man who is standing face-to-face with his idol in the very ring that he grew up in.
Oh, man, he's ready. He's ready.
The audience showing their love for Eddie Guerrero. Oh, it's unbelievable. And it's almost like they're sizing each other up. This match was at a fevered pace, and now we've slowed down just a little bit as these two men size each other up and have one hell of a masked face-off.
Oh my gosh, and this is what this match should have been all along.
Oh!
It's one-on-one.
Oh!
Paco versus Mysterio. Here we go. Mysterio with furious right fists and elbows.
Oh, he's gonna take him. He's gonna take him on a trip. 1, 2, 3, count along. The entire audience, the entire place counting along. Oh! And there it is. That's enough. Is that enough? Has he worn him down?
Irish Rip reversed by Paco. Look at this now. Oh!
Oh! Oh no!
Oh man,
Ray
Mysterio.
tied up in the corner.
He's in the tree of woe. We've seen Mysterio in this area before. Back in the day. Oh man.
Oh! Oh!
The Huevos, Marcus. The Huevos.
Those aren't rancheros.
No, they are not.
No. My gosh, you know what? I thought that those punches, the shots that Paco had taken in the corner were enough to put him down. I had not seen a man having his jewels stood on.
I've been doing this for over 10 years now, Marcus. I still can't believe it when a crowd cheers Paco sucks.
I think that they're showing their disapproval to what he just did to our guest, Rey Mysterio, who is now back up to his feet.
Rey showing a little bit of hesitation. That right knee's bothering him a little bit. Irish Rip reversed by Los Mochi Paco. Look at this.
Oh! Oh my gosh. That was close. I held my breath on that. I will say this, and I hope I'm not speaking too soon, but for all of the guff that we give him, referee Noah has stayed on top of a very hard-to-follow match full of unbelievable twists and turns. And now, two men remain. Oh! The audience around me chanting Rey Mysterio's name.
And you know, oh man, Mysterio, look at this. Oh no!
Oh, he launches Paco! Could it be? Could it be? 619! 619! 619!
Mysterio top rope.
Looking to put it away.
No way.
A huge frog splash and one. That's it. That's it. That's it.
The tag team of Dante Costa, Bobby Jackson, and Rey Mysterio.
You will always remember the night that Rey Mysterio made it so that Martin Casaus and the 801 District blew a 3-1 lead.
I have chills from my head to my feet. An unbelievable experience. The energy in here. This crowd just exploded. And now Rey Mysterio looks at Paco. Paco offering a hand out to his idol. The audience saying he shouldn't do it.
I mean, you think the audience is a little biased, maybe?
I wonder if this is Paco softening up and realizing what an experience he got to have.
I just want to let you know that throughout my whole career, it's been a movement. There's been a legacy being built, and I haven't done it on my own. Every time I move with my people. Meaning, I listen to my people. So if they say, let's make it clear. Is it a yes? Is it a no?
Rey Mysterio letting Paco know exactly how he feels about him.
But besides the fact that I won't shake your hand, that does not mean that you kicked ass here tonight. You worked your ass off. You almost got me. When I say almost, I don't mean this. I mean almost. Hey, but that's a start. I was there at one point. So you're working hard. Keep up the work. You're doing good. Respect. Respect. Gracias, raza. Thank you guys, man. I love you so much. Good crowd here tonight in Salt Lake City. From the 619 to the 801. Arriba la raza. Gracias.
From all of us here at UCW-ZERO, representing Marcus, I'm Josh Damian. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in another time and another place. Good night.